Sports. And this one features Jerome Ford. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. It's the Panthers and the Vikings, and it's coming up next.
Welcome in, everyone, to this
Madden
presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday, so it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it could just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got some teams that are fighting for their lives. They need to win Week 18 or else their season's going to end. And then on the complete opposite side, you got guys making plans for the offseason, figuring out where they're going on vacation. Week 18 is a tricky thing around the league. A lot of division games, a lot of interesting matchups, and we're just wrapping up stage one of what is an unbelievable NFL season.
The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Let's go now.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a 1st down. Throwing is Nix. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
A 1st down throw for Nix. This pass right side caught by Lamb. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run with 4. Not much room to speak of. They'll take this to the 11. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run a toss play, and it's 4. And he will score. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Panthers. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
A return now from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
Well, the nice thing about the NFL, Mike, is there's always next week. If you're coming off a good game, you got to put it to bed and come back and play well again. But in this case, things could not have gone much worse for this guy last week in that performance. So this game couldn't come fast enough. He said he had a great week of practice. He was able to put that behind him mentally and physically, and they're going to need him to play a lot better if they're going to come away today with a win.
Right back to him on first down. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's complete there to James. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and 6. Now Darnold. And this one is caught by Pierce. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Minnesota.
It's a gain of 10. And the Vikings first down.
Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Darnold. He'll get this out to his running back. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw is Nix. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. A big play for the Panthers. 31 yards. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Up the middle, here's 4. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Again, it's 4. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Play action now, it's Nix. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And those numbers tell a lot of the story of this first half, don't they, Mike? I mean, it's easy to see why he was a central piece in this game plan, and he makes another grab there to add to this growing stat line.
That is caught, and he's in. Nicole Hardman, touchdown Carolina. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Panthers move out on top, 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. He's inside the 40. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Carlson's kick is good. And the Vikings are on the board. It's now 14-7. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Now return coming from the 7. Whoa! And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. That's caught by Lamb. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Nix going to try to rush his guys up to the line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. No chance at all. He'll go down. They'll look to pick up the pace. On 2nd down, it's Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down. Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good, the hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. That one complete to Pierce. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Darnold. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to draw closer.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
And he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the 1st half. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Vikings offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. To throw on 1st down is Darnold. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Darnold now to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Now he's loose at the 40. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
First down, Vikings.
A handoff as they try to run it here. The defense stringing them out. No gain back to the original line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll stick with him again. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Throwing, Darnold. Quick throw, taken in. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Darnold to throw. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And he's going to have that 1st down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal. Hopkins sent in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line. They'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. To the goal line and in. A.J. Barter. Touchdown, Vikings. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Vikings will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Ford heading left. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They give it, and it's 4. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll go back to Ford on 1st down. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Cleveland Furl able to make the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing. Nix. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Off his foot, Mike, this ball was just never on target. He might have been hoping for it to work a little left to right, but it just didn't want to cooperate. It ends up staying wide left.
Hopkins sent in motion. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And that'll move the sticks. That's a first down. Down to the 45-yard line. In motion, it's Jefferson. Darnold to throw on first down. Taking off. Second down and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. There he goes again.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
That's caught downfield by Jefferson. He is in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Carlson's kick is good. And the Vikings have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Panthers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He comes into this final weekend as the NFL's leader in passing yards as he looks to finish the season strong. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. That is caught by Chark.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Open man's got it. That's Chark.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
In motion, Lamb. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. They'll go play action with Nix. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. The ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. Here's Nix to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. Looking for a seam but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Panthers. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. The game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Hopkins sent in motion. Now a give on the ground. They get 15 on that game. It'll be a Vikings first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
It is 2nd and a yard. They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. They'll drop to throw. He's going to run it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. They'll run here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. This crowd urging the defense on. It is 3rd and 8. They'll run. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Panthers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. You can see he enters the final week as the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Big snap on 1st and 10. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. And this will be knocked down. It's incomplete, but there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Awful time to get a penalty. Now 1st and 15. is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Here comes second down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb.
Well, Mike, sometimes we try to make NFL football a lot harder than it is. When you have a reliable target like this, and he just continues to get open, and you realize the defense simply can't cover him, there's no reason to look anywhere else. Not only has he put together a tremendous game statistically, but he's just been flat-out dominant.
So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to force overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime. Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession, unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. He'll start at the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now a first throw here in overtime. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. He'll try and get there on the ground. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not a lot there. Only up to about the 41. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Hopkins sent in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. Hopkins sent in motion. On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. They'll bring him down right at the 35, but that is good enough. They pick up the 1st down. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain. They'll run on second down. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll try to run for it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
To throw is Darnold into the hands of his tight end, Barner. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll bring this inside the 15. And that's good enough for the first down. So, that's going to be it. It was a game that did not lack for highlights. But in the end, 4 quarters and an over.